Hello everyone. I decided I'm going to do an unpackaging of this Club Nintendo comic because there's a couple of leaflets inside that I don't have open, and I do have two copies of this sealed. So I decided I was going to open one and see exactly what's on the inside, and then I can get all that scanned as well. So yeah, this is from 1991, so that makes it 29 years old. It's now 2020. So we're going to just make a little snip at the top, and then we'll cut across the seam just to keep it all nice. There we go. And let's see what's inside. So this is the first time this comic's ever touched air. So, right, here we have our Club Nintendo, with the address on. It's the heading letter. Which actually that's good because I've got a couple of these but not a blank one, I don't think, so that'll be nice to scan up. Then we got a couple of pullouts here. This is the strategy guide, which I have already got this. But it's not very good condition. There's quite a few rips, and this is the main thing I wanted. This Konami Super Former Video Games catalogue, which we'll go through in a minute. We'll have a quick look at the strategy guide. Oh, an extra pamphlet there, which is an advert, which I do already have that, but not in such a nice condition as this. That's just got the mug and the pin and the watch, which the watch was $17.95, if you can see that, and the pin and the mug. The pin was $1.95 and the mug was $3.95, which that's not a bad price actually for the mug. These watches, I have no idea, but probably now you're probably talking a bloody fortune for them. And I've never seen any of these surface. So if anyone out there has got any of these sports bags, or any of the t-shirts, but I dare say the t-shirts have been destroyed by now, but there might be some of these bags surviving out there. So if anyone's got one, let us know. The rucksack was $8.95, sports bag was $10.95. And the t-shirts, the t-shirts are quite cheap, $3.95 and $4.95. And then the sports shirt was $8.95, so that's quite a big difference there. Yeah, that's quite a cool little advert thing. Right, the strategy guide is just a few different games, walkthroughs and level maps. Zelda, Solar Jetman and Goonies, and Festus Quest. That's quite cool. And there's some credits down there to the people who made it. Mark Smith, Deborah Jones, Graham Archer, Keith Pullin, Michael Barnes, Mark Todd. Photography by Dennis Hemmings. If you are out there, guys, would love to hear from you. Get some stories about Club Nintendo. Right, now this is the thing I really wanted. I used to love looking at this when I was a kid, and this is the first time I've seen it in well over 20 years. And it does pull out, which I won't be able to get it all on the camera because it's rather big. It's double-sided as well, but we'll go through page by page now. So first off, we've got Turtles and Track and Field 2. Then we got Top Gun and Skate or Die. And Gradius and Metal Gear. Blades of Steel and Double Dribble. Blades of Steel, it's not a bad game really. You don't really hear many people talk about it. But we used to love playing that multiplayer when we was kids. And when you're playing, you actually go into fight scenes as well, just like real ice hockey. And we used to love that, because that was sort of unheard of in the UK back in the 80s, 90s. Life Force, one of my favourite NES games ever. Simon's Quest Castlevania 2. I've got to admit, I've never really been into the Castlevania series. I don't mind playing them, but they're not my choice of game. There's some Konami info. And we got Goonies 2 and Silent Service. Bayo Billy, which I don't think I've ever played that. There's Castlevania 1. Probotector, another awesome game. Defender of the Crown, don't think I've ever played that. Jack Nicklaus Golf, which isn't a bad game actually. Track and Field 2, which I do have that, but it's not one of my favourite games. I prefer Track and Field 1. And there we go. So that's the leaflet. I'll get that scanned up and eventually it will be put on the Retro Set website. Let's have a little quick flip through the magazine. So I'm not going to read anything. I might do that in another episode, because I did used to, well, I started to just read through the magazines and put them on YouTube, but I didn't really get any views, so I stopped doing it after like the 3rd episode or something, but I might start doing that again. A Boy and His Blob, that's a good game, but I never really got into it when I was a kid. I've played it since, and I thought, oh, this is actually good, so it's one that I would like to sit down with one day. Gauntlet, I used to love that, although it was the arcade version that I played. The NES version is good, but not great compared to the arcade version. Super Spike V-Ball, I can't think if I've ever played this. I've played volleyball games, but I'm not sure if I've played this one. Captain Skyhawk, don't think I've ever played that. Turtles, team up and take off with turtle power. It's just an advert. Actually, that's the first actual advert I've seen in a Club Nintendo. Oh, we got some scores here. I'll lift them up. And every Wednesday, I post different pages from Club Nintendo magazines over on Twitter, and I'm hoping one day I can find somebody who's in some of these. I did find somebody who is in who's got a top score in one of the issues. I think it was, which one's this? Volume 3. I think it's Volume 2, Issue 4. I think it is. They are on my Twitter, at Retro Detective, if anyone wants to join me there. But they are on my Twitter, and I can't remember who it is. So I'm going to have to hope I can find out again. But there's some peeps there. If you are any of these people, please do get in touch. But yeah, join me every Wednesday on Twitter, where I'll post random pages from the Club Nintendo comics. Solstice, I love isometric games, but this is one that I never really got into, probably because I played millions of them already. Bugs Bunny, that gets a lot of stick actually, it's not that bad. Side Pocket, great pull game. Radar Mission, don't think I've ever played that. There's a bunch of Game Boy games. Was that Game Boy? Oh yeah, they was for Game Boy as well. I've played the NES versions. Yeah, some great games. Faxanadu, I don't think I've ever played this, to be honest. I remember being at school and there used to be a guy who used to go on about it all the time, and he was the only person I ever knew that had it. Tips from the pros, a bunch of cheats here. What we got? Faxanadu, Super Mario Land, Snake Rattle and Roll, Tetris, Bad Dudes, Bure Fighter, World Cup, Wrath of the Black Manta. Sneak Peeks, Goal and Shadow Warrior. Oh, I love that game. Quiet Fighter, Battle of Olympus, Boulder Dash, which is another game that I absolutely loved. And then I brought Diggity Rock, which was another game that I loved as well. Isolated Warrior. To be honest, I tried to play Diggity Rock not long ago, and man, I forgot how hard it was, because I was always adamant to try and get the levels completed in the fastest time possible, and to get all the secrets as well. Man, it's a tricky game. Isolated Warrior, not sure if I've ever played that. And then we have the mailbag. What we got in the mailbag. Dear Editor, I'm a member of Club Nintendo and I'd like to comment on your exclusive magazine. Okay, so anything, some games reviews from people on there. Oh, lots of games reviews from people. So, do we agree with any of these scores? Let us know in the comments down below. Let us know what your favourite NES games are as well. NES is my favourite console in the world ever, times a billion. And what's this? Club Nintendo News. Have you won a Nintendo Game Boy? 5,000 Game Boys to be won. Have you heard about the promotion from Smith's Quavers? They're giving away 5,000 Game Boys and 5,000 Game Watches featuring me. Yeah. Put a mystery bag inside every special pack of Quavers. All you have to do is open the pack and see if you've won a Game Boy or a Mario Watch. There's also 1 million free packs of Quavers to be won. If you don't win the special prizes, there's a Colin Curley sticker in every pack. I don't remember that. What's more, Mario Club Nintendo members have an opportunity to win 3 Game Boys in this competition below. On the back of a sealed envelope, write your name and address. After 250 lines on Tetris, you get a surprise. What is it? Come on, everyone should know that. After how many points do you get a continue on Super Mario Land? Now I'm not sure on that one. How many varieties of Quavers are there? Now that's a tricky question because now they do like salt and vinegar and prawn cocktail, but they weren't available in 1991, I don't think. I think there was just cheese. But do you know? And we've got a picture here. Who's this? Lindy, Jane, Yvonne, Julie and Anna. All phone calls to the hotline and Club Nintendo are charged at ordinary STD rates. STD rates? Standard rates. Introducing Mario's Club Nintendo helpers. So they are the Club Nintendo helpers. Are you any of those people? Get in touch if you were. And there finally is our back cover, which is F1 Race for the Game Boy. So yeah, pretty cool magazine there. Glad that I've finally got this so I can get that scanned. Because as I said, I do own every issue. But if you're out there, I'm missing my Club Nintendo card. I believe I threw it away about 10 years ago. Because it was broke. But if you've got a Club Nintendo card out there, I'd love to get a picture of it. Or if you've got any of the heading letters, because some of these had some writing on them, different things. I've got a couple of different variants, but if you've got any others out there, I'd love to see them. But yeah, thanks for watching, and let me know if you'd like to see any more Club Nintendo magazine videos, and I'll get some more done. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.